UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has described the G20 summit in South Africa as a success. Starmer was speaking at the 8th Replenishment Conference of the Global Fund to fight AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria, an initiative co-chaired by South Africa and the United Kingdom. He pledged that the UK would step up its development commitments and reset its relationship with emerging economies. Starmer's praise for South Africa's G20 hosting comes as a diplomatic spat with the United States continues to cast a shadow over the summit. Now, for more, we're joined by Newzroom Afrika's Qaanitah Hunter. Qaanitah, very good evening to you, and praises from the UK Prime Minister to South Africa.
Absolutely an important one, given the cloud that hung over this particular G20 summit for the first time being held in Africa, affirming that they are quite happy with South Africa's hosting, that congratulating the president when he made those remarks earlier today here at the Sandton Convention Centre. Now, it's deemed as important because the UK is also under pressure in its own relationship with the United States, and given that to some degree, Masa, South Africa has been seen as a pariah by the US. This is an affirmation of support. This is also a doubling down on multilateralism at a time when Donald Trump seeks to undo it. Let's take a listen to what Prime Minister Starmer had to say.
Can I just say what a fantastic thing it is that the G20 is being hosted in Africa for the first time here in South Africa. What a wonderful opportunity. It has been a great success, and the next 2 days will build on that success. Congratulations, Mr. President.
So he was on stage with President Cyril Ramaphosa as they were co-chairing this Global Fund, the 8th replenishment, and getting pledges from different countries. President Cyril Ramaphosa announced that there will be an 11.34 billion rand replenishment of this fund from the different countries, South Africa too, making a pledge of 600 million rand towards it. And then after that interaction, just besides me, the president then moved on to this meeting room where he is in discussion with African heads of state, making the point that this G20 summit or G20 presidency was not South Africa's alone, that it was the African continent. So as I speak to you, Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Ronald Lamola, is reading through the draft version of the official declaration that was agreed to, as we understand, as late as 9:30 this morning, after 4 to 5 days of intense negotiations, obviously with the spanner in the works being the US trying to block that official declaration. Now, Ronald Lamola is going to be reading it out, touching, getting the opinion of these African leaders. Earlier we saw the Ethiopian Prime Minister walking in, Abiy Ahmed just walking in as the last head of state to take his seat. Once they're done with that part of the program, they'll then break for dinner where informal discussions will continue. It's been a busy day for President Cyril Ramaphosa. We have been on his tail. Masa, I must say that he had dismissed us to go and sleep because tomorrow is going to be a very busy day.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear him saying the members of the media should go and get their rest because it has already been a very long day. Qaanitah Hunter, thank you so much for that special report.